Two tough games in Oregon. I felt like we competed and battled in both. The game with Oregon State, hostile environment, great crowd. We're down 2 points with a minute and 30 to go. I think leading up to that, we had some turnovers, unforced turnovers in the first half and in the second half that I felt like if we don't make those mistakes, we're right there. Right there, we have a chance to win. Even with those mistakes, we still had a chance to win. But, I'm really happy with the guys' effort. I'm happy with their spirit. They practice every day, wanting to work, wanting to get better. Everybody's in a very good mood. Even though we're not winning games, everyone's in a great mood. It's still working. Really happy with Connor Vanover's play as of late. I feel like he's made steps in the right direction towards maturity more than anything. Just really giving us something on both ends. Obviously finishes up with 4 blocks against Oregon State, changed a bunch of shots as well. And so he's starting to give us have a presence in the inside, which is what we haven't had all season. Offensively, he's always been able to score. I see him getting more and more confident in that area as well, though. Not just being a 3-point shooter, but hitting shots inside 3 and getting better with his back to the basket. And really happy with his effort. I'm happy with Justice Swing. I feel like he's the one consistent that we have. And night in, night out, he's going to bring it. That he's going to give us something. I see his confidence growing. I see him being more assertive out there and kind of having, just making plays when we need him to make plays. And outside of that, I think we're getting close. I feel good about our chances this week. And I think the guys I'm feeling good about it. They understand each other more. You can see more cohesiveness in the offensive end, where they know what each guy does. They have a better, kind of idea of how we can use, how they can use their teammates. So I'm happy with that.
It seemed like early on, Connor's teammates weren't sure they should pass him the ball. Do you see them gaining confidence in him and having an appreciation for what he's able to do on offense?
Yeah, I think in the beginning of the season they just felt like if he was open on a pick and pop, and that was the only time to really look for him. I think now they're starting to see that if we get in the lane and that big steps up, you can throw it over the top, he's going to dunk the ball, he's going to finish. If you find him in the short corner, he can knock that shot down as well. Obviously, teams are playing us a lot of zone, and so high post catch, he's very effective there as well. And so, I think they're starting to see that, he can score in more ways than just a trailing 3.
What are the next things he has to do? Well, yes, strength is a big component, but to get better defensively.
Get older. Because it just comes down to reps. It just comes down to experience and reps at this point. And, with him, it's just, he just has to continue to get older, just has to continue to grow and learn. The effort is there. I think like I said, I think he took a major turn for the better this past week in understanding where he needed to be. He's good at, surprisingly at 7'3", he's good at getting out to the corner. If we're caught in a bump, that corner shot that seems to always be open against us. If we get caught in a bump because our bigs aren't getting out, he's doing a better job of getting out to that corner shot. And it's a 7'3" contest.
Does it take a while for big guys?
It does, and they're not comfortable necessarily being out there. They're accustomed to being in the paint, and protecting the paint. That's what they do, and so when you're going to get caught on a bump, that's your last line of defense. You got to get there. And so, I'm happy with his improvement.
So a lot of these things do just kind of awareness, kind of.
100%. Yeah, just seeing it, being reps, being in games and having those situations repeat themselves to the point where okay, I made a mistake the first 20 times. I saw that situation. Now I know what I'm supposed to do, and I've done it before, so I have the confidence to continue to do it. And so him, I think that's kind of the maturation process that's going on in his head. And he's moving better. I mean, he's just starting to take a turn for the better.
He's very young and got a long way to go, but in some ways he's kind of the modern big guy.
Yeah, I mean, at the next level, yeah, most bigs can shoot. You know, most people like to play 5 out. Most people like to stretch the floor and open up the floor, and use their bigs to pull the defending bigs away from the rim. And you know, we have the luxury of being able to do that with him.
What stands out about UCLA when you game plan for them?
It's just really talented. Just really talented, and you know, at all positions. They're deep. Their bench. Bring some guys off the bench that could probably play tons of minutes in other programs here in the Pac-12. They're really good in transition. Really good in transition. And miss or make. You know, they're trying to score after you score. They're taking it out of net. They're running it up the sideline and trying to get a bucket right away before you can get your defense set. So you really have to do a job of getting back in transition and building your defense. And you can't allow them second shots. They're the biggest team in our conference, most athletic team in our conference, and they're really good at offensive rebounding. So you got to do those two things if you want to give yourself a chance to win. Get back in transition and limit the one shot.
Are there problems on defense pretty much related to their youth?
Some, yeah. You know, just teams that are young don't talk as much. You know, I tell our guys all the time, you can't read each other's mind. You got to talk to each other in order to be on the same page. And you know, if you don't communicate, then your defense is going to suffer for it. And I think they have those problems.
When you look at what you guys do defensively, is there a common thread or something you haven't been able to get over the hump on as far as just being able to limit the opponent's field goal percentages? It's pretty much 50% every day.
Well, we're not a great rebounding team. We're undersized. And so, you know, what I see more than I would like to see is teams getting putbacks against us.
That's not been a big problem lately for you, has it?
Yeah, it has. It has. I mean, you're playing 28 seconds of defense and you get them to shoot a tough shot, contested shot, and, you know, you get an offensive rebound for an easy putback or and one. As of late, when I would really think about it, like, yeah, it's been a problem. Kenny Wooten had a tip duck that was pretty impressive against us at Oregon. That's offensive rebound. So yeah, I mean that's a problem. Being able to contain guys off the bounce so that they don't get in the lane has been a problem. So those two things I think stick out to me as areas that we desperately need to improve, and we work on it every day. We work on box out drills. We work on close out drills to stay in front. You know, I can't tell you how many times I say make them come through your body. You know, if you give someone an angle at this level, they're gonna get to the rim, and it's a domino effect at that point. Now our big has to step up. Now they may get a dump off to their big on the baseline, and they get a lob. You know, our weak side help has to come over, so now it's a long closeout on the pitch. So it's you know, when you allow teams to penetrate into your zone, which is what we've been playing a lot lately, it causes problems.
Getting back to UCLA, are they a different team? Or have they changed anything since you played them 6 weeks ago?
I don't think so. They're the same team. Same team. They want to get after you. They want to have an up-tempo game. They don't want to play half-court basketball. They want to get out and transition as much as possible. They'll take quick shots. They want the game in the 80s, you know. And so you got to, against them, you got to slow it down a little bit. In our first game, we had 83 points. We scored enough points. We just didn't stop them from scoring. They scored 98 points. So they want a high-scoring game. That's what they need, that because they're so deep and they're so talented that for them to feel good, their guys got to get their numbers. You know, they got so many guys that are, you know, NBA prospects. So they're trying to get their numbers.
Have the freshmen grown since then? Not physically, but I mean, as players.
And watching film, you know, it wasn't that long ago we played them, so they haven't changed the time. They haven't changed much. They're just, I mean, they're still a very talented team, and you gotta limit the second shot opportunities, and like I said before, keep them out of transition.
How does Wilkes get most of his points? Is he creative his own
He
shot?
can shoot it. He's a slasher. He can post a little bit. He's got good size for a guard. But he's a spot-up guy for them. But at the same time, he can put it on the floor and create for himself as well.
How much does it help to, maybe not help, but one of your guys on your staff, Dave Grace, who's on the staff last year at UCLA, does he offer any additional insight to coach those guys? Or does that help you at all to have some?
Yeah, him having knowledge of how they do things kind of in the background helps. More than anything, just to be able to convey to our guys what the mentality is. The mentality is that they want to score. They want to outscore. So yeah, it helps. And to have David on staff, he knows their personnel inside and out. It helps.
Connor last year at Finley got to play every day in practice against Bowl. What impact did that have on him, you think?
I'm not so sure. When I went to watch him, he was out with an injury, so I didn't get a chance to really see them compete against each other. But I would imagine that, that's why Connor went to Philly, was to improve, because you're not going to find that kind of competition.
But Ball wasn't there when he got there, I think, right? He got there first.
Yeah.
Or committed to going
He
there.
got there first, but they did spend the season together.
Right.
And so, just having that kind of competition, not just Bo, but the other guys that were Division I prospects, having those prospects in practice day in, day out, I think really helped him improve. He wasn't going to be able to get that playing State in Arkansas with regular high school basketball.
You got Jacobs first half minutes at Vegas to the Oregon schools. What would you see out of him that you have some trust in him in there early?
Well, he's just such a hard worker, and he understands what it is that we want to do and what we're trying to accomplish, as well as anybody on our roster. And so I just felt like having him out there, and I felt like he could give us something, that he could help us. I wouldn't put him out there, but I feel like he could help us. And so, I have the confidence to put him in there and trust him to make a play. He didn't score. I mean, he recovered a deflection and threw it ahead to Darius for a layup, which helped us. So he went in and got a rebound against Oregon. But he's not afraid. He's fired up about having opportunities to go in the game and help us. And he's just a complete team player.
Yeah, you went around the starting lineup and asked each guy what they were going to do to help you win that game. And then you looked at him next, and he was like, "Uh-oh, they are getting in there." You remember that pregame kind of stuff?
Yeah, I do. And I think he hadn't played so long that he didn't expect me to, ask him what he's going to do when he got in the game. He's probably thinking I'm not going to get in the game. And so, I just wanted him to be prepared mentally to when I call his name to be ready. So I don't want to catch him off guard and call from the sideline and him not be prepared. So I wanted him to get himself ready mentally.
Are you encouraged, pleased, that your guys, after such a long stretch of not winning, have continued to play hard and presumably practice hard? And what are you doing to make sure that they sort of don't lose hope?
Well, we're a close group. My staff, my team. We just continue to encourage each other, continue to stay positive, and that's all we can do. Is continue to stay positive, continue to fight, and just know that long term we're going to be all right.
Do you think your guys go on the floor every night still thinking they're going to win that game?
100%. 100%.
Do you ever see a moment in their eyes where you're thinking, "Oh boy, here we go again"?
Yeah, I mean, there's times when teams will make a run late, and then they'll get into that, they'll have that looking around like, well, here we go again, and then, call them to the time, to the huddle, and I'll just have to say, man, let's snap out of it, let's we still got time left on the clock, we're going to fight to the end, win, lose, or draw, and at the end of the day, we're going to be able to walk out of here knowing that we left it all out on the floor, and that's what it's all about.
You have a sense that if you just get one, the dam can break?
Yeah, I do. they feel like they can beat anybody right now. They've lost a number of games. They go and beat Arizona State handily, and then they follow that up with a win in Arizona. You couldn't tell any of those guys on that staff or that team that they can't continue to win games. And you know, I'm wishing and praying and hoping for that moment for our guys.
As far as Darius is concerned, he came out against Oregon State first half, just goes nuts, and then quiet. Is there what needs to happen with him to play a complete full game versus just having spurts where he's catching fire and going out?
Just staying aggressive and looking for a shot. You know, he had 16 in the first half, and then I remember on a swing, he was wide open right in front of our bench for a three, and he passed it to the corner without even looking at the rim. And I immediately, I'm like, Darius, shoot the ball. Like, why would you pass it? That's the shot that we need. That's the shot that we want. So just continuing to stay aggressive. You know, with him, he's a shooter. He's a scorer. You know, that's his job. And so